the range, and this we got to figure out. You got to figure out like, okay, if I bring my triangle from here to here,
Okay.
how far is that? Is that my 10 yarder, right?
Yes.
And then okay, wait, if I go and do my triangle from like there to there, is that your 20 yarder?
Yeah, that's
You
what I
with
need
me?
to figure out because I don't
Then it's
really
like,
know.
okay, is it like what about chest to chest? Maybe that's your 30 yarder, right? Or maybe it's like, okay, then what do I do with my triangle from shoulder to shoulder? Okay, well that's my, 40 yarder, right? And so like you need to know what size triangle goes how far is how you want to do it. So this week you want to focus on these wedges
Okay.
and try and get close because you need reps at building the motion of you getting used to staying looking where the ball was, doing your rock away, and not getting wristy. Because what always happens is when we get to the part where we start allowing momentum to hinge our wrists, the key word is you have to allow momentum to hinge your wrist. You're used to hinging your wrist right away. So the whole thing is you getting these reps on your belt where you're in control with your core instead of in control with your hands. Because when we learn how to then let your hands hinge correctly, which is a flat wrist, we got to still lead with our big muscles back through. Most people, when they feel their hands do something, guess what they do? They start using their hands because their hands take over then. And so that's why I have my students do this first, where they learn the big muscle movement, because you have to get the hang of this before you can let the momentum hinge. Because if you don't have the hang of your torso controlling your arms, as soon as you involve your wrist, guess what? You're going to start hitting it with your hands again instead of using the motor, which should be what? The torso or the core, right?